into the square as the first trouble began outside. It was one of the biggest marches seen in London in recent years. Starting peacefully enough, it snaked through South London, across the river and past Parliament, to end in a rally at Trafalgar Square, addressed by speakers including Tony Benn. The head of the march was still pouring into the square as the first trouble began outside Downing Street, where part of the crowd had stopped. Mounted police tried to control the crowd, but were pelted with missiles from a nearby building site. One policeman was knocked unconscious. Then police at the head of Whitehall ran back towards Downing Street, pursued by angry demonstrators. But the worst trouble came in Trafalgar Square itself. Mounted police made several charges around the square. In one, a young woman was knocked down and run over by horses. Others from the crowd went in to carry her away. She was shaken, but still conscious. Then the looting began. Shop windows were broken and bottles grabbed. Stewards from the march pleaded with them to stop. Nearby, demonstrators had climbed onto scaffolding, egging on the crowd below. Later, the same building was engulfed by fire. Thick black smoke billowed across the square and over Nelson's Column. At this stage, the square had been turned into a virtual battleground. Dozens of police and demonstrators were hurt by missiles including bottles, stones and scaffolding poles. And as the evening went on, the number of arrests mounted. Later, part of the crowd ran down Charing Cross Road and into London's Theatreland. Cars were overturned and set alight. As darkness fell, the trouble continued. Police trying to disperse crowds from Trafalgar Square. Many headed for the West End, smashing the windows of shops and restaurants on the way.
Yeah, the 34th anniversary is coming up.
Charing Cross Station was sealed off tonight by the police. It was an ugly finale to what the march organisers had hoped would be a massive but peaceful protest against the poll tax.
I was 18.